Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Young Hawk, the 5-Deuce Gun. We broadcasting live out of Studio AFG, and if it's 11 p.m. and you on blogtalkradio.com and you listening to the voice of your boy right now, that means you're tuned in to Radio AFG Live. Indeed you are. It's your boy, Young Hawk, the 5-Deuce Gun. That's H-A-A-K. You hit me up and follow me on Twitter at The Real Young Hawk. That's DAREALYOUNGHAAK. All my followers, I do follow back. You can hit me up on Instagram as well at The 5-Deuce Gun. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN. We live on that mug. You can hit us up right now if you want to get to the Aspire for Greatness Facebook page. You can hit us up, facebook.com/AFGENT. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Today is going to be a Yes, I Will Promote You Monday. Give it up. And tonight we're going to be talking about promotions, things of that nature, how you can get your music played live on Radio AFG, how you can submit your tracks for upcoming AFG mixtapes, how you guys could, get your own web pages created, not only just for your own site, but to be featured as well as artist spotlights and things of that nature's videos, music, whatever you guys want, pictures, whatever associated with the Aspire for Greatness website. So that's mass promotion on multiple fronts. So if you guys already have a marketing and promotions team, whether you're independent or independent with some backing and you want some more promotion, hit a boy up, send your information directly to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN@gmail.com. And I will get back to you. Make sure you put whatever type of business you're looking for in the subject header, and we will get to you live. A couple of things we're going to brush up tonight is who to trust, can you trust, monies that you have to pay in order to get things that you want, as well as, and I'm not talking about paying me, I'm talking about in general in terms of the entertainment genre, as well as, what it entails to actually be a business-minded individual, not just a nigga who's trying to get some business. We're going to be playing new music tonight from the Boricua, Brooklyn native, the Puerto Rican princess herself, China Star. She was in correspondence with your boy earlier today. And, I got a couple exclusives. The first exclusive I had back for like one of the first inaugural AFG shows. She sent me that track called Watermelon Head. And that track is nice. It's nice and sexy. It puts a nigga in the right spot. I wouldn't mind having that sexy motherfucker sitting right next to me, telling me she gives some watermelon head. I'm just fucking around, China, baby. I'm just playing around. Now listen, she also sent me an exclusive freestyle track. I'm not going to let too much out the bag because we're going to play that track a little bit later on in the night. But once again, this is a Yes, I'll Promote You Monday, and we getting into the first track of the night. This is going to be the first time you hear it, but not the last. This is China Star, Watermelon Head, live on Radio AFG. Let's go! Yes, sir. Right back at it. We here with it. Right back at it. It's Radio AFG Live. That was China Star, Watermelon Head. One of her singles off the upcoming mixtape, Big Trouble in Little China. That's dropping November 13th. So y'all make sure y'all hit her up on Instagram. Make sure y'all hit her up on YouTube. And make sure y'all hit her up on Twitter. I will give you all her handles on Twitter. You can follow her at China 5 Star. That's star with 2 R's. China, the number 5, 2 stars. You can follow her on Instagram at China Pretty Pound Cake 5 Star. That's spelled exactly how I said it, except the number 5 and star with 2 R's. And you can also check her out at youtube.com/China Star. It's your boy Young H to the double AK. I am the 5 Deuce Gun. This is Radio AFG Live, and this is still a Yes, I'll Promote You Monday. Get into a little bit what I'm talking about in terms of promotion. Okay, to fix my shirt and shit, I pulled it the wrong way because, guys, I'm doing this simulcast right now. I'm doing the video on the PS3 via iCreate. Shout out to Team Sony. As well as through the Metro PCS Huawei Premium 4G. Doing my audio feed through blogtalkradio.com. You guys can log on every Monday through Saturday, 11 to 11:30 p.m. for the live feed and 11:30 to 11:45 for the extended podcast. The number, as always, you guys want to call us up, rep your movement, say whatever you want to say, uncensored, unfiltered, unscreened. The number is always 718-664-9097. The number one more again, 718-664-9097. And as I said, this is a Yes, I Will Promote You Monday. And shout out to everybody that I have been promoting since Radio AFG started. Artists like Body Count Veer, Danny Cash, you know what I'm saying? Keegan from out there in motherfucking Orlando. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to China Star, who sent me multiple tracks. You know what I'm saying? Showing love. Look out for a feature coming soon as we can get that worked out. You know, I will, for free, play any independent music on Radio AFG. I don't care what beat you sampled. I don't care what label you with. At the end of the day, I'm an independent artist myself. I know what it's like to have these mixtape DJs and independent producers trying to come at y'all for bread. You don't get nothing for free, especially not in this day and age. But at that same time and on that same token, I know how it is to really be out there working a 9 to 5 and then lose that job and have to hustle to scratch and survive, you know, selling CDs out the car and shit like that. So I don't beat nobody over the head about price. And anybody that can hear my voice, anybody that's ever been on Radio AFG, anybody that's ever been to our shows or whatever, that I says you want to do a feature track, I ain't never charged nobody for no feature track, even though it's a couple of y'all that paid me a couple of dollars to do some verses for y'all. I've never charged nobody to play no music on my show, to get interviewed, to promote their websites or nothing like that. And I'm not going to do that unless it costs me money to open my mouth, and it doesn't. So at the end of the day, I don't mind that, because who has a platform specifically for independent artists and they're not trying to get rich off those independent artists? No disrespect to those people out there who charging little fees and all that. I'm not coming at y'all. But what I'm saying is, if I have all this shit around me at my disposal that I can do what I'm doing right now, play y'all music, and continue to prosper with my company and help you build your company as well, why not? I'm not losing no sleep because I played your song for free. You think I'm sitting in my bed like, damn, I can't believe I just played these niggas tracks and I could have charged them some bread to do it. I would never do that. All my friends, all the people who just business associates know that. But if you have music that you want spun nightly on Radio AFG, send it MP3 form to the5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN @gmail.com. And we'll be playing a track right here on Radio AFG. You guys got video? Well, I'll get into the video stuff in a little bit. We're going to keep the music moving for a second. This next track right here was sent in to me a few episodes ago via my Gmail from a lady named Sarah Williams. Shout out to Sarah Williams. This is an artist out of North Carolina. He goes by the name of Tim Stacks. He is like I said, an independent artist out of North Carolina. He's working on a new mixtape right now called New Era. You guys can check out excerpts and things of that nature from his CDs on datpiff.com, as well as tonight I'm going to be playing a track from him after I get finished this soliloquy. And you can follow him on Twitter at Tim Stacks. That's Tim as in Michael, STACKS. Follow him on Twitter. Hit him up on there. This track right here Triple Productions. They got Billion Boy Scout, Mr. Vanguard, and I forgot the other guy. I think it's Little White. They all three produced this track right here. It was sent in from Sarah Williams via my Gmail. That goes to show you I do check the email. I do take the music. I do put y'all shit on. They know this already. That's why they keep sending me music. Speaking of people that keep sending me music, shout out to DJ YRS Jersey. But I'll get into him a little bit later. Right now, we getting into the track. This is Tim Stacks, Get Money, live on radio AFG. Let's go. Yes, sir. Right back at it. It's Radio AFG Live. That was Tim Stacks, Get Money. Off his upcoming release, New Era. If you want to know more about that, you want to holler him directly, follow him on Twitter at Tim Stacks. That's TIMSTACKS. We right back at the show. This is a Yes, I'll Promote You Monday. I mentioned a little while ago about videos. If you guys want to have your videos posted on the AFG videos page, the inspiredforgreatness.weebly.com website has its own video page, mixtape page, and things of that nature. We're about to have artist promos and spotlight of the month, things like that coming up. So if you want to be in the first, second, third wave of the videos, hit us up at aspireforgreatness.weebly.com. You go to one of the links, scroll down to the bottom of the page. You'll see the contact form. You can put your information in. You don't have to send the video that way, but if you want to, send the video right there. Click on the send button. It goes directly to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. Or you can just send the information directly to that website. That's DA5DUECEGUN@gmail.com, and I'll definitely put that thing up there for y'all. We'll have promotional packages coming up to where we'll do web creation as well as CD duplications, as well as the covers and things of that nature, graphic designs. Those be paid services, very cheap, by the way. I work with everybody. The prices are not the same for every person because every person has a different budget, and I'm willing to work with every single person. So if you're a trapper and you got a certain budget, we'll talk. If you got a 9-to-5 job, you got to take care of your bills, we'll talk. You understand what I'm saying? It's all different prices. That's why I'm not like 50, 25, 100, 500. I'm not saying nothing like that because it's all depending on the person that I'm dealing with and what they can work with. It's not about me. It's about y'all. That's why I'm doing this promotional thing right there. As I said earlier before the songs played, there's not too many platforms for independent artists who come out and want to be able to not only play their music in their hood and put it through the channels that they have. With all these different various forms of social media, they can put it out to hundreds of thousands of people daily. But what's wrong with somebody who don't work for you doing the exact same thing? So for no price, I will play your music. I also work on the Spot for Greatness mixtape series. So it's not going to be y'all being featured on our shit, even though you can be if you want to be. We'll talk. But if you know anything about Street Heat Volume 1, featuring artists like King Sire, Indada, Feast Bills, Wild West Bandit, China Star, Absolute, Rennie the Flyers, Dame O, a lot of different independent artists. We got people from North Carolina, Jersey, New York, all different places on that mixtape. And that's all to showcase independent artists. Street Heat Volume 2 is going to be on its way in a few. So if you guys got songs you want submitted for that, make sure you send it to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. Put in the subject, Street Heat Volume 2, and I'll put that thing right up on there. Speaking of promotions and things of that nature, we want to give a big shout out to China Star once again for, submitting tracks that we could play on the show. We're going to get into an exclusive freestyle track of hers in just a few minutes. You guys want to hit her up, you can follow her at China5Star on Twitter. That's China, the number 5, STARR. You can also hit her up on youtube.com/China Star. And on Instagram, China, Pretty Pound Cake 5-star. Hit her up. Awesome records that she got coming up. Mixtape is going to be released November the 13th. It's going to be called Big Trouble in Little China. Make sure you look out for that. It's going to be more music coming up. She got an exclusive freestyle track coming up. So I'm going to play that in a little bit. But the first track we're going to play before that is my man Body Count Veer. Say It, I Do It. Live on radio AFG. Let's go! back at it. It's your boy Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun. That's HAAKIM, him in the flesh. This is Radio AFG Live. That was Body Count Veer featuring Team Body Count. Say it, I do it. So off that Body Count City, you can find that on datpiff.com. If you guys want to holler at Body Count, you can follow him on Twitter and on Instagram at Body Count Veer. That's Body Count VERE. All one word, no space, no underscore, nothing like that. We're still here doing this, and it's still a Yes, I'll Promote You Monday. Before we go any further, I just want to thank everybody who support, who rock out, who send the music, because I don't just come up on y'all music, and I wanted to make a point about DJs, and I'm going to do that right now. I don't know how many independent artists out there who were patronized, so to speak, by mixtape DJs who had like a bunch of real industry niggas songs on a mixtape, and then you would be a person that paid $50 to $150 to have one of your songs as a slot on a mixtape. But I want to give y'all an example of how it works and how it don't work. I don't know what happened, but one day DJ Young C of Shade 4-5 reached out, and we got an email saying that he was doing a mixtape called Street Heat. I'm sorry, not Street Heat. The Heat Up Report. Heat Up Report Volume 3 or Part 3. And on the front of it, it had Drake on the front in a little gray suit or whatever. And it was like artists like Drake, Young Jeezy, Rick Ross, H Hood, a lot of motherfuckers on this joint, Thierry Marie, a lot of people. And me and my fellow AFG artists Ndada, we submitted a song off of Ndada's first mixtape album called The Genesis, available on thatpiff.com. And it was called Respected. We paid our little money, sent it to him. The joint came out in a couple. It was out for like 2 weeks. Next thing you know, it was pulled offline. And when you can't listen to it, you can't download it or nothing no more. And I don't know why. It was 2 reasons I thought of. The first one would be maybe he had to put other music on there, or other artists, them industry artists came at him because maybe that songs, they didn't give him permission to use them songs. He just grabbed them songs and put his drop on there or whatever. But at the end of the day, the second thing was he was just going to make a certain amount of money, let it be out for a little while for the independent niggas, then pull it back. Long story short, it's been like 8 months. That joint's still not available for nobody to get. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. The way it do work, Game Hunter Films, he put out a mixtape. Game Hunter Films presents Mike Cutter Volume 1, datpiff.com. You can check it out. A song off of my first mixtape album called Opening Statement. That joint had a song called Umi on there. Next thing you know, it's still popping right now. I'm not charging nobody nothing to get on these mixtapes. So if you got music, the 5deucegun@gmail.com. Now I want to get into this exclusive track from China Star. We going out from the live feed to the podcast with this one. This is China Star, the Quiet Storm freestyle, aka a Nicki Minaj diss, live on Radio AFG. Let's go!
Yeah. Hip hop.
Okay. Right back at it. Radio AFG Live. That was China Star with the Quiet Storm freestyle, aka Nicki Minaj diss. You can holler at China Star right now live on Twitter at China5Star. That's Star with 2 R's. We got about 20 seconds left of the live feed, so if you guys want to get off your iPods, iPhones, Androids, laptops, desktop computers, and go on to 718-664-9097, you can listen to the rest of the exclusive podcast as well as the Silent Cycle. From yours truly, it's your boy Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun. We getting out of here from the live feed to the podcast. My man Danny Cash, gotta eat. Let's go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We in front of this motherfucking studio AFG. Excuse the stutter because I'm on Asgard right now. This is Radio AFG Live, and we're in the extended podcast. We left out of the main show into the podcast with my man Danny Cash, Gotta Eat. That's off that Ready Set Grind mixtape. You can find it on datpiff.com for the little downloadable version. If you want the physical copies, go to Black and Nobel down Broad and Erie, right here in Philadelphia. Shout out to Danny Cash and all the rest of the independent artists that played tonight. The independent artists such as China Star with 2 tracks, Watermelon Head, and that Nicki Minaj diss track. We also had Tim Stacks, North Carolina native, with Get Money, off that New Era mixtape upcoming soon. You want to follow him on Twitter? Hit him up at Tim Stacks. Also want to give a shout out to, once again, Sarah Williams for sending in his track. This is a Yes, I'll Promote You Monday. I will. We talked about videos and songs of y'all that you want up. If you want your songs played on Radio AFG, if you want your songs put on Radio AFG's mixtapes upcoming, if you want to be a part of this new project that's going to be multi-genres of music, not just rap. If you guys sing, do rap, beatbox, play instruments, quartet singers, spoken word poets, if you do anything like that, record it, send it to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN @gmail.com. It will be featured on a mixtape that I'm bringing out winter this year / next year, between December and January. It's going to be called Hope Helping Other People Eat. And it's just going to have all independent artists who do all different types of music. So if you still got a turntable in your crib and you still mix crazy, you got your own mix and scratch style, record it, send it to the 5deucegun@gmail.com, and I will put it on Hope Helping Other People Eat. I think this is going to be a great idea. I think it's going to showcase a lot of different talents. And I think if it's done correctly and the music is recorded at a great quality that you guys can listen to and say, it sounds like it's distorted or whatever, I think it'll be a very good project and a very good thing to do to showcase not only our rap talent. And when I say our, I'm not saying our as in just Philadelphia, just the tri-state area. I mean our as in every independent artist trying to make a name for themselves and trying to create a business model and business brand for themselves. Not just, people who just want to rap and get a couple dollars. You understand what I'm saying? Any information that you guys want in terms of the paid or free promotion for videos, songs, whether it's going to be on mixtapes, whether you want to play it on Radio AFG, whether you want your websites created, logo work, CD mixtape covers, whatever, hit us up, the 5deucegun@gmail.com. Or go to aspireforgreatness.weebly.com. That's ASPIREFORGREATNESS.WEEBLY.com. Aspireforgreatness.weebly.com. And we will get to talking. Believe that. We're going to get into another track before I get up out of here and get into the Silent Cypher. And this is my main man, 100 Grand, in Dada, with the Genesis, live on Radio AFG. Let's go! Welcome to the Genesis in Dada. Indeed, that is welcome to the Genesis off of that self-proclaimed Genesis mixtape. That joint is off the chain. So on datpiff.com as well as aspireforgreatness.weebly.com. So go check that thing out. He's working on his sophomore CD, The Exodus, right now. So look out for that. Radio AFG, of course, going to have him exclusive singles. So look out for him. Follow him on Twitter at ndada. That's NDADDAH. You can also follow him on Instagram at N4T3_83. Holla at us, man. And we all a part of that Facebook.com/AFGENT page. So hit us up, drop us a line. Now it's time to get into what I like to call the Silent Cypher. Let's go, man. The Silent Cypher. My mind on some other shit, so never mind what the others did. I'm trying to do what my mother did. Raise 7 but not kids, just billions, millions, so my children can be sitting comfortably. No company. They can't come for me. Got comforters on beds that comfort me at night when it's cold. No hoes can try to come for me. I just fuck them, duck them, and pluck them if they fuck with me. Beside their head. Besides the shit, anybody can say you know what Young Hockin did. I put my whole squad on it, rep the same movement with my old block on it. No matter where I'm moving, I rep my old block on it. It's 5 Deuce and L Dub, my whole block know it. Some niggas snitching and some niggas bitching behind back talking, but then again play your position. If you's a always has been, then you will be. Animated nigga, erase him, no Disney. Chase his liquor, but chase this nigga. Around cars when I bang that blicker. Get your gun, no, but fuck the thug rap. I'm back on my educated movement, so we above that. Despite for greatness way by to the haters, I say thug that. And if they can't get with it, then fuck that. I say dump back. I jump back. It's your boy Young Hockin, 5 Deuce Gun, man. We getting out of here. I see y'all tomorrow night. It's going to be the same Stone Cold time, same Stone Cold channel. Radio AFG Live every Monday through Saturday, 11 p.m. to 11:30 for the live feed, 11:30 to 11:45 for the extended podcast. It's your boy Young Hockin, 5 Deuce Gun. We ended it off with celebration, bitches. See you tomorrow night. I holla at you. Well, the recording version is just ending. The song is going to play for the next several minutes, and after that, we over. Then I'll be, doing what I do, putting this on YouTube, and you guys will be looking at it. So shout out to the couple of people who looked at the other ones. Shout out to the people who, visit all the different websites, look at the videos, send the tweets, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, hit our Facebook pages up. Shout out to everybody out there who's sending music in to get played, whether it's going to be on the mixtapes or whether you just want it on the radio. I'll do whatever I got to do for y'all as independent artists. Yes, I will promote you. That's what it is. It's Radio AFG Live. And I'll holla at y'all tomorrow night. Same Stone Cold time, same Stone Cold channel, man. It's your boy Young Hockin, 5 Deuce Gun. 1. I'm trying to leave with you, fucking trust that. Oh, so fuck that.